Hey guys, good morning. How y'all doing? This is Quinn from Out of the Ashes. This is part three. Wow, I can't even tell y'all all the stuff that happened to me since the last time we talked. Um, got some good things and some bad things. Yeah, first of all, I want to do some corrections. I want to make some corrections on some of the stuff I said in part one and part two. I did mention how long I was looking for a lawyer. I think I said 3 months. That's incorrect. I was looking for a lawyer for at least, I say a month and a half. A month and a half. It took me a month and a half to find a decent lawyer at the through the Northwest Justice Department. So that's still up in the air. I thought I was gonna have some news for you all as far as a yay or nay, but that's still up in the air. So technically, I don't have a lawyer right now. So they went back to the drawing board, and I guess they're gonna let me know if it's a yeah or nay eventually. I don't know. So that's a no go right now as far as the divorce attorney. Um, I wanted to make that one correction, and what else? What's another correction I wanted to make? Okay, I wrote some notes down, but they're not making sense right now. So I'm just gonna go from the heart. Um, wow, where to start? So the other day, me and my wife got into it again over text message because we don't talk. We talk through text. She stay in her room and I stay in my room, and we talking through text. So we got into a little argument, and I told her I was like, I hope you die, because I was angry, I was frustrated, and I was like, I hope you die. And she was like, oh, is that a threat? I'm finna call the police and that you threatened me, and I'm finna get a restraining order on you. I'm like, what? Are you serious? That ain't no threat. Threat is if I say I'm gonna kill you. I didn't say I'm gonna kill you. I said I hope you die. That's what I said. So she being a white woman and me being a black woman and me being from Chicago, west side of Chicago, we don't play with the police like that. You don't just call the police on a person just because you fucking feel like it. We don't play that. I ain't come. I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't call the police. You know what I'm saying? But so I naturally after she said what she said that she gonna call the police on me, I reacted and I told her, okay, I'm gonna call the police for you because I know damn well I didn't threaten you. We got the text right here, but when the police did come, because I ended up calling the police, and I'm gonna tell y'all the honest to God story. When the police got here, they looked at our text, right? They looked at my text and looked at her text, and they seen what was going back and forth and back and forth. And I'm study trying to tell the officer that I didn't threaten her. I didn't threaten her. I just said I hope she died. I didn't say I'm gonna kill you. There's a fucking difference. I'm a criminal justice major, so I know the difference between a statement and a fucking threat. And this officer, this white Caucasian ass officer, all of them, I'm the only black thing in the whole house now. Keep in mind, this motherfucker officer gonna tell me that my text could be interpreted as a threat. I was like, no, it can't. Who you think you talking to? My text is not a threat. But they gonna try to double all three of them bitches gonna tell you it was two officers and her. They're gonna try to double team me and tell me my text was a threat. My text wasn't no threat. I said, I hope you die, bitch. I didn't say I was gonna kill you. Where I come from, that ain't a threat. First of all, I don't do no threatening. If I'm gonna do something, bitch, you ain't gonna see it coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around threatening motherfuckers. That's for kids, you know. But that's what happened the other day. We got into a little dispute, and I had to call the police just to make her understand that the difference between a threat and a hope, I guess, or a threat and a statement. But these two motherfuckers came in here and seen this white woman and me with my chocolate black ass, and they automatically took her side, which I knew they was gonna do in the first place. That was the reason for me calling the police, because I didn't want her to call the police and lie on me, and then they take her side and take my motherfucking ass to jail. So that was my reason to call in the first place, because she playing with me, talking about she gonna call the police on me and get a restraining order on me for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with people like that. You don't play with people like that, especially in a situation like ours. I'm in fucking Hickville. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Hunkyville. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm the blackest fucking thing in this fucking whole fucking county, probably. You know, you don't play with people like that. So that's what happened with that. And they just told us to stay in our rooms and not contact each other. But that's one of the things that happened. And this is the second time this happened. I had to call the police on her before because she said the same thing, that she was going to call the police on me and tell the police that I threatened her. And she wanted a restraining order. I'm like, how did I threaten you? But anyway, we're not gonna go back through that. But she's a stupid, ignorant bitch. She don't know the difference between a threat and a promise, or a threat and a statement. I made a statement saying, "I hope you die, bitch." I didn't say I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. That's a threat. Stupid ass. But anyway, I digress. So what else? Oh my God, it's just been crazy, man. I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, so I went to the North Justice Department. You guys know that I've been talking to y'all about the Northwest Justice Department here in Washington State, in Pullman, Washington, to be exact. You know, this agency is just, I can't even express how my gratitude go out to these people working working in these agencies, and with everything that's going on with the Trump administration closing every fucking thing down. These people still got the ability to help people. You know what I'm saying? They helped me with so much in a little time that I've been a part of their agency. I mean, like I've told y'all before, I got a phone from these people, a minute phone. I got a food card. Every month they give me a food card until my food stamps come. But I don't think I'm going to apply for food stamps because I don't think I'm going to need them, to be honest. Because once I get to Spokane, I'm going to take off like a rocket on their asses. I already got a couple jobs set up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to get on no food stamps, especially now in this day and age. You got to do so. You got to jump through too many motherfucking hoops to get these food stamps now. So I'm not even going to stress that. You know, I say that for somebody who need it. Right now, I don't need it. The agency is helping me helping me with food right now. So I'm just gonna dwell on that, and I'm not gonna dwell on that food stamp shit because it's just too much hassle. It's too much stress and too much hassle, and I'm trying to live an easy life. I'm done with all that stress. So yeah, unless I absolutely need it, I'm not finna even worry with it. You know what I'm saying? It's other people out there. Even though I'm homeless, it's still other people out there worse than me because I'm not gonna stay homeless long. I got a fucking license behind my name. Ain't no reason for me to stay homeless long. I waited 7 years for this license, and I finally got it. So I'm not finna stay homeless long. But my point is, I don't feel like taking what you call it, resources that I really don't need. You know, I don't need that headache. And what else? What else happened? Oh man, this journey. I'm up, I'm down, I'm in, I'm out, I'm around. These emotions, these highs and these lows. Oh my God! Yesterday I was feeling bad, but that's my confidence. I got my confidence calmed down a little bit with the new medication they gave me. This is some new medication my doctor gave me, and when I tell you, it working. It took a couple days for it to kick in, but as y'all know, y'all see I haven't coughed, right? I even look better. You know, I even look better. But this right here is what they gave me. My doctor gave me some new medicine. I've been on this medicine now for about 4 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. And look at me. I look, and I feel bad. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel strong. And I'm just grateful that I can sit here and talk to you guys without coughing all over the place. That shit is dangerous. It's dangerous. COPD and asthma is dangerous. And anybody that tell y'all it's not dangerous, they're a lie. That shit is dangerous. It will kill you. You know, I can't get rid of what I got. So it's only going to get worse through time, from my understanding. I could be wrong, but from my understanding, it's COP don't go away. It gets worse with age. So I could be wrong. Like I said, don't quote me on it, y'all. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, look at me. Look at me. I feel good. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel like my normal self. It's the medication. This new medication has just got me on cloud nine, y'all. But yeah. What else I want to talk to y'all about? Oh yeah. I wanted to talk to y'all about the substance abuse certificate that I just got through the state board, through the Washington State Board. Uh, okay, even though I got the Washington State Board certificate for substance use, and I can work practically anywhere, that's not my main goal. My main goal is to obtain my substance use disorder professional license. And the difference between those two is one, you can work through a company up under their license. The other one, you can work with your own license and you get paid more money. Okay? So that's the difference with the two. The difference between the two is probably $25 and $50 to $100, depending on what company you're with. You make good money as a substance abuse professional. You make good money. But that's not where I'm at. I'm taking baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. I'm doing this. I could just obtain my substance use disorder training certificate, which allows me to work in any company up under any person, up any substance use professional license. Okay, I hope I explained that correctly. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I'm excited. I waited a long time for this. That test was a kicker asser, but I got it and I done it, and I'm happy. So that's another thing, another good thing that's happening to me. So when I do go to Spokane, I'm not going completely unprepared. Um, like I said, my moods are high and low. Today I feel good. Yesterday I felt like shit and I just wanted to cry and jump out the window. But today is a new day. I feel healthy. I feel good. I feel strong. And my mind is right. And I know what I got to do. Like I said, it's time for me at 53. It's time for me to get back on the grind. Time for me to get back on the grind. Time for me to get back into my old ways of beating the street and getting shit done and not asking nobody for nothing but making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit, back in the day, I ain't asking nobody for shit. If I wanted something, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 53, y'all. I'm a old ass woman now. I ain't got time for all that. So yeah. So I'm excited about the changes that's happening in my life. I'm scared. I'm excited about the changes that's happening in my life, but I'm also angry that it took this to get me to where I am now mentally. It took it took me getting a divorce to see what was really happening in my relationship and how selfish and hateful and honorary and just a real, she's the meanest, nastiest person I ever met. But it took this for me to realize that, and there's no loss. There's no loss. I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to know her. Once I leave here, it's over. It's over. She's fucking what, 65? Fucking fuck. What the fuck? What? All she do is sleep. That's it. She sleep her whole life away. I ain't got time for that. I'm 53. I'm still young. Fuck that. But anyway, enough about her. I ain't finna waste no more energy on talking about my ex-wife. No more energy. Okay, we talked about the substance use certificate and the program that I was telling y'all about. Northwest Justice Department. If you need a divorce, if you've been battered, if you're in a violent relationship and you need to get away, if you have kids, any of those, if you in a city that has a Northwest Justice Project. That's the name of it, Northwest Justice Project. If you have that in your city and you're in need of any kind of help in that nature, reach out to those people because this agency is there for you. And that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm blessed. I'm feeling blessed because, like I said, I got a new phone from the Northwest Justice Projects. So when my wife feel like she needs to turn off my phone, I got a phone. Because it's just a matter of time for that nasty bitch to turn my phone off. Because she paid a bill. So it's just a matter of time before she do. But Northwest Justice gave me a phone. They gave me a food card. They gave me 2 food cards. 2 food cards. I can go there and do any kind of paperwork I need to do. They set me up for the driving classes when I get up to Spokane. The agency up in Spokane is going to pay for my driving courses so I can get my license once and for all. What else they do? Hold on, y'all. Let me go back through my notes just for 1 minute. Yeah. So we got the driving school, we got the food cart, and we got the phone. Now they set me up. If I go up to Spokane and I fail, people understand that if I fail, not that I will, not that I'm going to, but I'm just saying if I fail, it will be because of me, not because I wasn't set up to be successful. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm set up to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I got all my I's dotted and all my T's crossed. You know, only thing I'm lacking is a place to stay, but I don't even think that's going to be an issue because there's plenty of shelters up in there. If I got to stay in the shelter, so be it. Ain't like it's going to be the first time. Shit, like I said, I'm a queen of survival. There ain't nothing for me to survive. I'm going to make it happen. I'm Aquarius. We going to make a way. We can't find a way. We going to make a way. Shit, we don't give up. So I ain't worried about that. That's not even a question. That's not even an issue. I already know I'm going to be all right as far as where I stay or where I don't stay. But I'm finna tell y'all where my head is really at. My head ain't on no shelter. My head ain't on no apartment. My head ain't on no house. Because I'm not finna be giving my money away just like that, making somebody else rich. No, from here on out, with my license, I can make enough money to save, and in 5 years, I can buy me a piece of land, and I can buy me a fucking RV, and I can just not be paying nobody my money. I could be working for myself. You know what I'm saying? I could be working for myself. My money go into my bank account instead of giving $3,000-$4,000 every month to a person to rent they fucking house while they fucking getting rich. No, that's not my plan. I got a 5 to 10 year plan. Every dime I get that I don't need is going into a savings, and in that 5 years, I'm going to buy me a 5 acres of land, and I'm going to buy me an RV, and I'm going to build that fucking land up from scratch, from the ground up. That's my 5 year plan, and that's the only thing I'm steadied on. Because of this plan, I'm able to block out all this negative shit that me and my wife is going through. Because I'm so focused on my goal. I'm so focused on my journey. I'm so focused on where I'm trying to get to. So each day, I know what I gotta do. I remind myself every day of this book of my 5 year plan on what I got to do. See, every day. This is my weeks. This is my weeks, and every week I'm gonna be putting up $1,000 or $2,000 every week that I work. This is how many weeks is that? That's a year. This is a year. That's 12 months. This is a year plan. Now, if I follow my plan in 1 year, I have a total of $480,000 if I follow this plan. Now, 480 times 5 will put me at what? Hold on, I did that wrong. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay. In 1 year, I have $48,000 if I follow this plan. Okay? Now, if I do 48 times 5, which is my 5 year plan, I have 480,000. Wait a minute, didn't I just say that? Okay, I got it right here. I'm all stupid. Okay, 48. Okay, I think I got it. Oh God, I just had a brain fart. Okay, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is my 5 year plan. Okay? That's my 5 year plan, and I'm gonna follow that to the letter for the simple fact I don't need a lot. If I live in a shelter and I'm working, every dime I get is going into a savings account. I'm not spending nothing except for eat, maybe some retire emergencies. I'm only spending money during emergencies. All my money is going into a savings account so I can buy me a piece of land. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't know where yet, but I got 5 years to figure it out. So that's my plan with that. Yeah. So you guys gonna be with me on this journey, this homeless journey. I don't know what's gonna happen next after the 23rd is the last day I'm gonna be in my home, the marital home, so to speak. January 26th is our last day here. After that, I'm on God's good grace. You know, so I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing over stuff that I know I'm gonna be able to do. I know I'm gonna be able to find a shelter if that's what I want to do. Um, yeah. So, and I will have to stay in the shelter for a few months until I build up some checks. You know what I'm saying? Then once I build up some checks, I'm buying me. But the first thing I'm gonna buy me, if I'm driving, is I'm gonna buy me a RV, a little small, not RV. I think I'm saying that wrong. A little small, what you call them, little compact, those little sleeping trucks. Anyway, I can't think of the name, but not no RV, not one of them big ass RVs, none like that. Some small with a little one bed and little living room, little kitchen and shit like that. Ain't gonna cost me that much. I can buy them used. So that's my plan. I'm gonna live out of that while I work, and I'm gonna stack my money. That's what I'm gonna do. And in 5 years, I'm gonna be able to buy me that land. So that's what I'm reaching towards. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy to get there. It's gonna be hard as hell. Shit's gonna come up. Shit's gonna come up where I'm gonna have to dip into this. I'm gonna have to dip into that. I know it's gonna be times when I'm gonna have to do that. But for the most part, every dime I get is going into savings so I can buy me a piece of land. Yes. Yes. So that's my goal. That's my goal. That's what I'm striving for. That's my means from living from here on out is to start planning now. At 53, start planning now for my retirement. So when I hit 5 years and I got all this money saved, I can decide on to quit my job and go and buy me a piece of land, or either I can work for the next 5 years and keep stacking and keep stacking and keep stacking. And when I am ready to retire, I can get that land. But my fear, if I wait too long, if I do the 10-year plan, my fear is that I'm not going to be healthy enough to build my land like I want to. So that's why I'm giving myself that 5-year plan, because I'm still healthy now, you know. And yeah, so that's it. That's all. That's what I'm doing. You know, it's written in black and white. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, y'all.